too.
Hello, darling. Nice to see you. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm very well. Excited to
You
meet you and excited for our event.
Yes, thanks. Thanks so much for this opportunity. I'm honored that you like my products, my
Yes,
lavender. It's a real honor for me, not just a pleasure.
it's for me too. Tell me a little bit about why you love lavender so much, how you got started, and then we're going to talk about our event.
Yeah, it started actually by chance. I have a complete different background. I have a master's degree in foreign languages. I was working at the European Parliament, so my field is foreign languages. I still teach Italian. But a tragic event happened in my life. I lost my father suddenly in a matter
Oh,
of few months. And I didn't know that he had a tumor. I didn't know it was terminal. So in just 4 or 5 months, he was gone. And for me, my father, he was my everything, like literally
oh,
everything. So it happens that I became a total mess. I had lack of sleep. I was getting into, I think it was kind of a depression, a form
sure.
of depression. And
Yeah.
I find out later that when you lack of sleep, your body is not functioning rightly. My skin I looked like a lizard. I had skin issues, lack of hydration, constipation. My hair falling like bad. It was really bad.
Wow.
I was irascible, like quick tempered. I was not performing well at work. A mess. So I was a disaster. So I went to see a couple of doctors actually here in the US, and they were giving me pills right away, sleeping pills, try this, try that. Because my uncle is a doctor and he always told me, don't take too strong medicine, always try something lighter because they're good for something, they destroy something else. So I asked the doctor, do you have anything light? And he told me, the first one at the NYU told me, try with chamomile or lavender. And I was like, what do you mean by lavender? The one you put in the drawers for your, the underwear for a nice
Right.
perfume. And he said, yeah, but if it's organic, it works on your sleep and in so many health related issues. Okay. 1 month, I tried something here in New York. I don't want to say the brands, but they're really famous brands. Nothing was working. It actually smells also a little bit weird to me. I'm very
Yeah.
delicate with the nose, you know that. Then it happened that I went to Italy 1 month later, and I was in this lavender festival at the market. And there was this lady, a very old lady, and she was telling me about, oh, this will make you fall asleep for sure. This is a specific variety loved by the ancient Romans. Okay, the original one, not the English lavender, not the French lavender. It came in the Middle Age. This is the original one. I tried, and God was a Friday because I slept the whole Saturday.
Oh my God. I need it immediately.
I passed out later, just 2 drops here. And then I start discussing with this lady. I had a business card. And she said, yeah, no side effects. You can put here under your nose, on your temples, and it works if you are diabetic because if you put in the lymphatic system, it can regulate the sugar in the blood or can help you with the skin. It's the most therapeutic variety of lavender. I
Wow.
started Googling it. I saw firsthand results, how effective it was. I fell in love. My students, start noticing the improvement right away. Oh, professor, you look great. You look rested. You look this, you look that. So they asking me for the oil. Do you have some oil for me? Do you have oil, the essential oil for me too? So I started with 20 plants and then became a large plantation. I have over 4,000 plants now because people was
Wow.
asking me for the essential oil. So it became a real business. I started 1 year ago, maybe 2 years. So it works magic is and I actually decided to grow two different varieties of lavender. One is culinary. You can make recipes with this, sweets, savory recipes, vegan. You not just tea, infusion, herbal
Right.
tea. You can use it as a spice. There is a review on my website say, finally, I got my wife eating meat because the strong flavor of the meat. If you put something like the flowers, the lavender buds, or some vinegar. I also have lavender vinegar. His wife was actually able to eat the meat again.
Wow.
So yeah, that was a very nice review that I got. And so one is culinary, and the other one is not culinary. Is just
Aromatherapy or therapeutic?
therapeutic.
Yeah.
Yes, for some people, just a sachet would be enough to have this on the bedside
Yeah.
table, and they can fall asleep probably right away. But for other people, you need something stronger. So you might need a couple of drops under your nose, you massage your temples here. And it's so delicate. That's why I'm different than others. It's very, very delicate. It's not a strong smell. Men love it. Kids love it. It's safe on kids and on dogs. As an insect repellent, for example, dogs love it. Um, so it's tested. I got these two labs, one in France and one in Italy. Okay, so it's tested in the lab. It's totally safe, and so it's therapeutic, effective, not just for the sleep, insomnia. It works. It's scientifically proven to be effective on the mental state. If you have Alzheimer, senile dementia, autism, um, it works for so many things. For your skin, if you have eczema, acne, aging spots, or solar spots.
Sunspots, yeah.
Yeah, there's a long list. It's incredible.
Well, I'm so happy you told me about this because I have studied, as you know, fragrance and perfumery for a long time. And the thing about lavender is some lavenders can be very harsh, can smell very dirty, it can smell very cheap. But the reason that lavender has been used so much for so many years in aromatherapy and healing is because very early on, originally, the ingredients were really beautiful, very wholesome, and very therapeutic. But then, like everything, everybody starts to do it and they start to put synthetic and cheap ingredients. And so then it becomes different. But
Yes.
yours is natural. And I can't wait to see and try everything because I used to wear a lavender eye pillow for
Yeah.
sleeping, and it was really helping. And then, of course, it disappeared. So I
Yeah,
went back.
it can last over 2 years, but it depends on the type of lavender. I do my homeworks, no
Yeah.
kidding. I study a lot,
Yes.
even from, the monasteries, all the studies around. There are over 45 families of lavender. Can be also white, can be bluish, and can be
Yes.
purple, lilac. That's why my logo is Lila
Yes.
Lab. We treat it as in a laboratory for medical issues, and it's more lilac in the color, lilac. It's not just it started from the Persian, then the Egyptians, then with the trade with the Romans got it more in cosmetics, and not just washing the body to disinfect the bodies, and where they fell in love with these plants. They understood that the real effective ingredients were not just in the flowers, they were starting from the stem.
Yeah.
That's what I got tested also in the lab, not just the flowers, the stem inside, and not all lavenders do that. Okay, that's
Interesting.
some very particular
So you landed up trying the lavender, and now you have 4,000 acres
plants
of 4,000 plants.
in Italy.
In Italy. And where in Italy are you?
Is a very famous city, actually. It's called Cassino, which is under the mountain of Monte Cassino, which is famous
Yeah,
for two reasons.
right.
One is San Benedict, the patron of, it's called the light of the Western civilization. And the second reason is for World War II, because was the final battle, the final step from the Americans to get into Rome, and to free Italy from the Nazis, from the enemies.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's famous for these two reasons, and the location is ideal because I'm pretty close to the beach, the Tyrrhenian Sea. So we get this breeze coming from the sea, and it's
Beautiful.
plain air, sunshine for so many months. But the flowers bloom once a year, my
Yeah.
flowers. And during those days, let's say mid June until the end of July, we organize a lot of events in Italy. We do yoga, meditations, we do sound healing concerts, and people lay down there if they have problems with allergies, asthma, panic attacks, depression, stress, anxiety. They lay down and they feel like they are in heaven. It happened that actually some people fell asleep. I have to go there and wake them up. Yeah, it's unbelievable, and because has this properties of cleaning, a deep cleanse, and it's antiviral, antibacterial. I also make this product here, which is the solid shampoos.
Oh,
It's a shampoo with no plastic bottle. It's a 60 gram of wellness. It's pure organic. You only have my lavender essential oil, and in this case, you have jasmine essential oil and cocoa butter. That's it.
and that's a shampoo.
It's a shampoo and conditioner together. If you
Wow.
wash your hair twice a week, it can last over 2 months. It's safe on children, on dogs. When you take your dog, outdoor, you can give him a quick, fast shampoo. It's easy to carry, no leaking when you travel.
Yeah.
And it's eco-friendly, which is very important to me.
So where are you selling your products right now?
Online,
Online.
I have the website, lilalab.com, Lila with the Y,
Yeah,
lilalab.com, and the e-commerce is growing really, really fast. When I go out to do some pop-ups events in New York, I notice this is I take some pride saying this. I notice that half of the clients I meet during these events come back on the website and they buy more.
great.
And I also noticed that when you make gifts like perfumes and natural products, organic stuff, they are the most appreciated gifts. When it's healthy, you know, you can tell when it's made with passion, with love,
Yeah,
and it's
absolutely.
healthy,
Yeah.
total wellness. It's a very much appreciated gift you can give to your loved ones.
Well, I'm so excited that we're going to have an event together
Yeah.
and we're going to have you talk about your passion and your product and your story and show your products. And I think it'll be wonderful. So we have the event scheduled for October 27th, right?
Yes.
Yes.
I
At
will
my,
bring a nice surprise for
yes.
people. Should I say that or we'll leave it as a surprise?
Well, you can give a little hint, but give it a surprise. But
So
give a
it's a nice, smooth, delicate drink.
hint. Oh, I
Yes.
like that idea.
And also because, I will be in your wonderful, beautiful place,
This is the
I'm making
boutique behind me.
I'm making beautiful stuff.
Oh, beautiful. And
Okay?
I have to tell you that purple is and lavender is my favorite color.
Wow. You know
Yes,
what? It's when you do business classes, they tell in the marketing classes that lavender is always related, no, lavender, purple in general is always related to the magic words.
yes.
and also something related to royalty,
Exactly.
something noble. You see, when
Exactly.
you go to the NYU, you have this, the graduation, the color of the academics, this
Exactly.
purple, because you are high level royalty stuff. So it is like you, exactly like you.
So I'm very excited to see you. We're going to stop the video and then we'll talk. But this is something that I'm very happy about, and
Thank you.
and we're going to promote it and talk to everybody. So just 1 second.
I'm sure your clients will be super happy. You are
Oh,
giving them
okay,
this
good.
extra service of, healthy stuff,
Yes,
wellness.
absolutely.